Hey y'all, in my skincare routine video, I asked you guys if you wanted like a review slash demo slash what do I think of it slash like is it worth the money on the PMD, and that's what we're gonna do. So first things first, I'm gonna release now. First things first, I know that the PMD as a company reached out to quite a few girls here on YouTube and like sent them the product for free. That is not the case here. I paid for this with my own money. They did not send it to me. I actually contacted them and asked them if I could get some kind of a discount code, and they never even got back to me. So that's a thing. Yeah, but let's just get into it. So I'm going to kind of break this down into like different parts. The PMD is a personal microderm abrasion system. What that means is when you go to a spa or a dermatologist or an esthetician or whatever and get a microdermabrasion done, that's what this is. Just in like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in like a milder form, I'm pretty sure the machines that they have there are a little bit more intense. That's why you can only get like big shit microderms like every 4 to 6 weeks. This one you can do once a week. So basically what it does is it's like a flash exfoliation for your skin. It sucks your skin into this little jobby right here, and then there's a disc inside of it that spins, and the disc has crystals on it, and basically what it does is exfoliates your skin. So basically, in layman's terms, it's like an electrical sander for your face. The benefits from this system range anywhere from helping aid, heal, and treat in acne, which is why I bought it, all the way up to diminishing the size of your pores, diminishing fine lines and wrinkles, and smoothing out the texture of your skin. So when you very first get it, it comes in a box like this. The box comes with like manuals and CDs, and it does tell you in the box basically how to use it, how often to use it, what the discs are, what they're for. So there are 6 types of discs. The gray disc is for very sensitive skin. The blue disc is just for sensitive skin. The green disc is medium strength abrasion, and the red disc is maximum strength abrasion. The black disc is just for use on the body. So I'm assuming that the black disc is probably even more abrasive than the red disc, because the black disc is for body only. And when you get it, it comes like in, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that because of the light, comes in a little tray like this. You get 2 little like sucker heads. This one's for the body. See that it has like a bigger hole. I, being the idiot that I am, tried using this on my face because I thought, well, it's bigger, so, you know, I can like cover more area in a short amount of time, right? No, it doesn't work. Like, it just wouldn't suck to my face, right? I don't know. Don't try that, okay? So, basically, what you do when you get it is you remove the cap, you place your disc on, and you want to like firmly push down on your disc, and there's going to be a CD and directions and everything like that in your box to tell you how to do all this. I am just going over it just to give you guys an idea of like what to look forward to. So you push your disc down onto the little spinner, turn the cap back on, and turn it on. This is what it sounds like when you turn it on. That's what it sounds like when it hits your skin. So you can tell, let me turn that off for a sec. You can tell a difference between the suction and just it spinning by this. So if it's hitting me like this, that just means that it's just hitting my skin. It's not actually sucking the skin in. You want it to sound like this when it's actually, that means it's actually like sucking your skin up in there and grinding your face off. No. So what the PMD does is it adds injury to your skin, and being that it's adding that injury, your skin kind of reacts and goes into like a hyper mode, and your skin reacts and goes into like hyper healing mode. So what that means is that your cells are going to turn over faster, your collagen's going to increase, your collagen production is going to increase, and with your cells turning over at such a fast rate, that means it's going to slough off all that old wrinkly dead skin. Like I said in the beginning, this can aid and possibly treat acne, hyperpigmentation, acne scars. This is really good for those of you who don't just have that hyperpigmentation, but you actually have like pitted scars like I do. It really helps with that. It can also aid in, like I said, the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, and I'll talk about that later after I do the demo. So right now I am going to go through the demo of me doing it on my skin, and yeah, so let's just get right into that. So basically when I use this, I wash my face and I let my face dry for a half an hour. You really need to let your skin dry for a while, because the more moisture there is in your skin, the harder it's going to be for the PMD to be able to exfoliate it off. The drier it is, the easier it's going to be. So it's like sandpaper. Like if you have a block of wet wood, it's going to be harder to sand than if that wood's like super dry. If that analogy made sense. Hopefully it did. But anyways, yeah, so I will wash my face completely, let it dry, and then I go in with my PMD. And I always do, as you've seen, like stick it on my wrist just to make sure that the suction is correct and like my disc is in there right and all that mumbo jumbo. So basically what you want to do is run it on your face in upward motions, and you'll see like I can't always go in an upward motion. I don't know what it is with the shape of my face, but for some reason around my nose I cannot get it to like suck onto my face in an upward motion, and I have a lot of problems getting it to like latch on, I guess, for lack of a better word, onto my forehead too. I don't know what the deal is with that, but so normally with my forehead sometimes I have to go in downward motions, and then like I said on my nose and like around the sides of my nose I usually have to go in a downward motion, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. For the most part I do go in upward motions. So yeah, when I am completely done, you're supposed to use a toner, but what I like to do is take my Mario Badescu rose water spray and spray my face with that, just because your face does get really red and irritated, and the rose water spray is just really calming and soothing, and it kind of takes away that burning sensation, I guess, on your face like after you do it, because it does kind of, it's uncomfortable. Let's just say that. It's an uncomfortable sensation, but let me tell you, it's worth it. So yeah, then I just go ahead and throw my toner on, and that is it. Super duper easy, right? Yeah. So obviously when I first heard of this thing, I totally did my own research, watched some reviews, kind of got a feel of what it was for. I was on the track of what is floating through the air? I was on the track of getting regular microdermabrasions and acne extractions done, so I thought, like, why the hell not buy this and save money? Microdermabrasions can be anywhere from $50 all the way up to $150 per session, and you get those sessions every 4 to 6 weeks. So at anywhere from $50 to $150 every 4 to 6 weeks, this costs $160. So no. As far as my acne goes, I have noticed a dramatic decrease in just my acne altogether. I think that it's allowing my actual I think that it's allowing my actual acne medication to work a little bit faster and a little bit better. It has totally changed the texture of my skin. My skin was like completely bumpy. All across my forehead I had bumps. I mean, you guys have seen, like if you watch any of my Illamass videos or my acne update videos, I was just covered in cystic bumps and whiteheads and texture bumps and everything, and this has almost completely taken everything away. I do still have like some acne, but I don't have any new breakouts, and I haven't had anything new pop up on my face for probably a good 2 to 3 weeks. So that's bomb skis right there. So right now I'm going to show you guys just a couple of pictures of before and afters of before I started using the PMD and after I started using the PMD as far as acne goes. So before I started using the PMD, like I said, the acne was just like completely covering my whole jawline, and it started moving up the sides of my face and kind of up on my temples and starting to go around my forehead. It was all the way around the front of my chin, all the way around the sides. But now, as you can see, it's completely decreased that. And I do think my acne medication and like my skincare routine, like keeping that consistent, does play like a huge part. But really I really didn't start noticing like a dramatic increase or decrease until I started using PMD. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you guys just a couple of pictures of what my skin used to look like with makeup on, because a lot of the times, like in pictures, I can show you a picture of a bare face and I can show you my face on camera, but depending on my lighting, like I can make that look like there's nothing there, depending on the lighting that I use. So in these pictures, you can actually see like I couldn't cover that shit up with makeup. Like it was crazy, girl, crazy. So here's just a couple of pictures of me with makeup on, just showing you that I did have like a lot of texture and a lot of bumps and all that stuff. And let me go on and zoom in for y'all. And then here is my face now. As you can see, like all around my jawline, the bumps have dramatically decreased. All right here is like where my worst part was, and even though there is still some texture there, it ain't nothing like it was, nothing. And on this side, I still have some texture, but like I said, nothing like it was. So let me zoom back out. As far as anti-aging goes, like I said, I personally bought the PMD because I wanted to use it to help aid in my acne. But to tell you guys the truth, the freaking results that I've seen as far as anti-aging is concerned is insane. Like my pores have dramatically reduced in size. My like forehead wrinkles have reduced, I'm probably gonna say at least by 50%. I mean, I had like really deep forehead wrinkles. I have like a really expressive face, if that makes sense. And I am like prescribed glasses, and I never wear prescription glasses, so I'm constantly like squinting like this. So all this right here is just like a wrinkle waiting to happen. I have like massive forehead wrinkles. I also had pretty decent looking laugh lines, and now my laugh lines have reduced. So yeah, this is my face now. As you guys can see, like my forehead wrinkles, obviously they're still there. They're gonna be there. I'm 33. They're not going anywhere, but they have dramatically reduced. The laugh lines have dramatically reduced. I also was starting to get like the 11s or whatever it is, and there's like nothing there now, unless I like scrunch up my face like this. Like, see these here? Those were like actually starting to form. And unless I like scrunch my face up like that, they're not visible. I also was like starting to get crow's feet, and now I have absolutely no signs of crow's feet. I had right here, I had like 2 lines, and it was like, I don't know if it was just from like squinting so much or what the deal was, but they are completely gone. Yeah, so I am freaking loving it. My final thoughts on the PMD, like I said, I did my own research, and I'm not gonna lie, like there were horror stories of like people burning their faces, people like bleeding after using it. Like, basically what I can tell you is you just have to be freaking smart with it. Like, don't be an idiot. Don't start off on the red disc and grind your face off. Like, start off slow, build your disc up, start off on like the sensitive disc. If you're somebody that already gets microdermabrasion, you could possibly start off on the medium disc. I would still start on the sensitive disc, even if you are getting microdermabrasions. Personally, me, y'all know I'm crazy, and I always take everything to the extreme. So of course, I was like, fuck that training disc. I want the big dog. I want it to work, and I want it to work fast. So I started on the medium disc, and for me, basically I really shouldn't have, but basically the only thing that happened is I kind of like chapped right up here, like where my cheekbones were. Wasn't anything serious. It didn't make me bleed or anything like that, but it still burnt like a biatch. So just be careful. Follow the directions. Like, do what they tell you to do, and you'll be fine. So at this point today, I am on the most abrasive disc, so I am using the red disc, and I've only used the red disc for like the past 2 weeks. Oh my god, wait till you get to the red disc. Like, it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, it's a little uncomfortable. It does hurt a little, like as you seen in the demo, I was kind of like, and it is quite uncomfortable, but your face feels so freaking smooth. It honestly, I think the reason why people have such horror stories about it is because the way that it makes your makeup look after you've done it, like say you used your PMD and then the next day you go to put your foundation on, looks flawless. Like, just because that texture and your skin is just like so smoothed out, it just looks freaking awesome, and it makes you want to do it like every other day, but you can't. You gotta hold back. You gotta refrain. If I can refrain, y'all can refrain. Y'all know I'm crazy when it comes to stuff like that. I have absolutely no patience, but I refrained. I didn't want to grind my face off. It was already bad enough. So yeah, just take it down. Take it down. So anyways, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I give it a thumbs up. Totally freaking digging it. The company didn't get back to me when I asked for a discount code, probably because I don't have 20,000 subscribers, but no biggie. You guys can just like Google a discount code, or if I can find one somewhere, I'll put a discount code in the down bar. And yeah, that is about it. So that is it for my review, y'all. I say go for it. It's awesome. It has totally decreased my acne. It's making my wrinkles go away. So yes, I'm loving this little thing right here. I'm loving it. yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just leave them down there. And I hope this helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you please. And I will see you guys in my next vid. Bye bye.